All right, let's go ahead and hop on in here. Howdy, y'all. Welcome back. We're gonna do some Elite today. I just felt like chilling, and we're gonna scan some plants because I have not really done a whole lot of exobio. So I figured this would be a good opportunity to. So yeah, hi, howdy. I hope everyone's having a good start to your week. It's a Monday, isn't it? It's a Monday. That's really all that it comes down to, right? But we're here, we're gonna have some fun, we're just gonna explore space a little bit and enjoy our time together. Yeah, but aside from that, it's been pretty chill. I decided to watch Alita Battle Angel yet again. I just really like that movie. I don't know why. I talked about it last time that I've just been in kind of a cyberpunk mood, and yeah, I'm really digging it. So, what better way than Alita Battle Angel? So, yeah. Aside from that, yeah, it's just been chill. We're just gonna hang out and chat a little bit. It's nice. I just cannot get over how nice this new schedule is. I really can't. It's nice being able to stream for you guys at the beginning of the week at a consistent schedule. It's nice being able to sleep and get some stuff done. My skin even feels a little bit better. That's something they don't tell you. Right? Like everyone's like, oh, make sure and get enough sleep. Make sure that you're not overstressed about work and life and all of that, right? They never tell you how much better your skin feels after you've gotten an actual night of sleep. So yeah, things are going good. That being said, we've got a ways to go. Let me adjust a couple of things here really quick before we start getting in and scanning planets. But yeah, it's been very nice. Got a little bit more work done on my visual novel. Right now, a lot of it is just trying to get a lot of photos and that kind of thing and taken care of. Let's see, 12 the 31st of 99. There we go. A follower goal. And there we go. I figure, I don't know how much people pay attention to this or anything like that, but I figured we might as well go ahead and keep putting that up here just to kind of remind everyone that yes, we are in fact trying to get to that 1500 subs. So, thanks a ton for everybody that's stuck with me this entire time. And yeah, we'll just kind of keep doing our thing as best as possible and growing the channel as we can. But yeah, like I was saying, I got a little bit of my visual novel done. But yeah, it's just it's a lot of photos more than anything else. I got to get into my poser program that I use. And obviously, you gotta think of the conversation that's going on. I'm kind of doing things in reverse order for it. It's one of those situations where it would probably be best if I went in and actually wrote the script first and then went through and did images, but I never do things the easy way, I guess. So that's kind of where we're at. I'm getting a lot of images done first, and then I'll kind of work my way around the script as it comes. But it's not something that I think ever necessarily be released. It's another skill to kind of add to the pile though. So if we end up doing one for the channel or something like that, I will let you know. But it is good practice. Riding a bike this late. But yeah, it's just another skill. I like learning the new things, I guess. But outside of that, you know, it's just been chill. It's been hanging out and just enjoying my time after this very, very long weekend. I don't know. It's just in the area that I'm at, weekends are always the worst. It's yeah, we have not a lot of people here. Let's just put it that way. It's a very rural area, and I'm in like the main city area for our location, right? So on weekends and especially Sundays, it's just you get all of the people who make their way into town once a month maybe, and then you know that's the only time you ever see them around, and they're always weird. It's there's just really no other way to describe it. So we've got a couple high value bodies, but I'm not really searching too much for high value bodies right now. How far out is it? 1,000? Okay, we can go ahead and do that. Why not? Let's go ahead and make a little bit of money that way, I guess. But yeah, it's just, it was dealing with that all weekend. So like I was saying last night, it's short shifts, but it felt like long shifts. Just the weirdest people, and a lot of them, so many. So yeah, it's just nice to be able to get in and stream a little bit. But you know, I was thinking about what was going on, what we're gonna do the rest of the week. And yeah, you know, I'm drinking some milk. I need my vitamin D. That's the downside of having all of this energy, is that I'm up all night and just never see the sun. So a little milk will help out. But yeah, you know, I've been trying to figure out a way to try and get in and do some more FF14 content without doing a whole lot of raids. It's a little tricky. I know that there is a live letter coming up, I think, if I remember right. I hope it wasn't the one that was like at PAX West or something. But yeah, there is, or was, I don't know, I need to double check, a live letter. So I'll have to double check the date on that. And hopefully we can get in and do a live watch along. We haven't done one of those in a while. I know those are always really popular with the channel, so yeah, we'll get into some FF14 content. But yeah, mostly it's just been, you know, crafting, that kind of thing, just trying to save up. You know, the positive side of not having won any of the lotteries so far is that I'm slowly creeping up to the point where I can buy a large. I don't even know the last time that I saw a large go up for sale on Balmung. But you know, if one happens to go up, you know, we're getting close to that point. So you know, all we can do is just kind of do our thing. You know, if people want to see that kind of content, again, I mean, you guys are the ones watching, so I'll really do whatever you want to see, even if it's just hanging out in FF14 just to, you know, have some familiarity in there. But yeah, it's just I haven't really been doing a whole lot other than just trying to make some money. So you know, that's fine. I don't mind doing like a Zatsuden or something like that in my crafting mode. It just, I don't know, personally it just doesn't feel like it's very engaging content. But then again, I also am probably a bad judge of it, since when it comes to a lot of VTubing, as you probably noticed, and as I've said multiple times, I have very different opinions on what kind of VTubing content I like. So, you know, whatever you guys want to see, that's really what it comes down to, I guess. Okay, how are we doing? Hey, there we go. Getting a little money there. To get kind of like, I don't know, some kind of weird stuff. Like if it's gonna be a system that doesn't have any biology on it, I'd like to have something at least kind of cool to look at. Something in the middle of the rings or something. Ooh, this has potential. Now, whether or not it's on the right side of the rings, I don't know. We might crash into this. I did experience not long ago one of the first times, now that I actually have to land on planets. Two big firsts. One, a planet that I actually could not land my Anaconda on. It was all hills and valleys and stuff, and not like big ones. It was all just kind of small little dips all over the place. So yeah, I was not able to land there, and it had like 6 bio signals on it. So that was kind of disappointing. And then the other one was my first really like high gravity planet, where I accidentally bumped into it and took a little bit out of my hull. I'd heard the rumors, but I had never experienced that. I've just kind of let my auto lander do everything for me. But sure enough, you know, I didn't let go of the downward throttle fast enough, and ended up just bouncing off the surface. Thankfully, you know, I didn't wreck or anything like that. But yeah, that was a first. But it was also weird because it was a planet that was showing that it had like 6 biosignals. I even went up into orbital cruise a couple of times to get back into my my observation mode map so I can try and like find where they are. But yeah, I could only find like some grass, even though it was supposed to have big fungoids and cacti and stuff. They weren't showing up no matter where I was looking, even though, you know, it was very clearly in the blue area, right? I don't think I've ever had any issues trying to find biosignals. I even really don't even mind like some of the stuff that everyone else hates. You know, things like germs and bacterium and that kind of thing. Like I really have not had too much trouble finding it. You just got to look for the cracks on the ground, right? But for whatever reason, it just was not showing up, and I was really disappointed. I haven't found all that much cacti yet. That would have been nice to add to the codex, and I have a feeling they're worth a fair amount. But that's okay. You know, last time I went out, I found a couple of first footfalls that had some stratum on them. Yeah, you know, the money has been good, to say the least. You know, when I do find a system, it's usually like $100 million credit system. So I can't really complain all that much. But obviously more is better, because I've got a fleet carrier that I'm trying to make sure is set up for a few years at the very least. Yeah, it's one of those situations where, yeah, I come and go. New games will appear. Things happen. Okay. Am I targeting it? Yeah. It is obscured, okay. So yeah, the more that I can get into those coffers, the better. Especially with the Mandalay coming up. You know, I bought that Type 10 the other night, and I really, really like it. But also, like, getting it and fully kitting it out, that was like 600 million. It was no small chunk of change. Buying all of those lasers, getting A graded of everything that I needed. You know, thankfully, with all of the engineering changes, it really hasn't been too bad trying to actually get everything up and running. You know, there were a few things like my pulse lasers, you know, some of them were sitting at like grade, but I could get some more mats and exchange some stuff. But overall, I mean, that wasn't like a huge thing. It's an AFK ship, so it doesn't necessarily have to be 5 grade of everything. But yeah, you know, it wasn't cheap. So with the Mandalay coming out, and trying to make sure that we're set up and ready to go for it. We'll be playing this probably quite a bit once that comes out. I'm very curious what the ship is going to feel like, what it's going to look like. I'm excited. You know, anytime they add an exploration ship, I am all for it. I'm ready. Send me out. Yeet me into the black. I really don't mind. There you go. But I am very, very curious what it's going to look like in terms of modules and thing, right? I just really hope that it has a decent fuel scoop more than anything else. No, that's the one reason I don't really use my DBX all that much. It's just the fuel scoop. How far out are we talking? Ow, okay. Oh, there we go. But it is not a terraformable, okay. Anything I can't land on it is. Okay, how far out is it? 2,000. And I guess we can go scan it. Really no reason not to. It hasn't been discovered, which is honestly kind of surprising. I feel like I'm not really all that far out, to be honest. I'm maybe like 2,000 light years away from the bubble. I've honestly just only done maybe 4 or 5 jumps. And I'm not going to complain. You know, some of the really popular star systems, like there were a few like blue-white stars, like 3B grade stars that had very clearly been visited, right? But yeah, a lot of these smaller stars around it really really kind of surprising. Like I feel like this is really not all that far out, and I'm kind of in one of the lanes to get to one of the arms. So yeah, that's kind of weird. But I'm not gonna say no to free money. But yeah. I just wish they had more biologicals. Usually what I'll do, oh, there we go. Turn that off. Usually what I'll do on these short trips like this is, you know, I've got my Annie. It's got a 70 something light year jump range, so I'm not really hurting. I will, I'll send my carrier out and then I will chase it down, right? Like I'll hit up a bunch of points between wherever I send it, wherever I was sending it from to wherever I'm sending it to. And I'll just hit up a bunch of points in between and then eventually just kind of make my way back to the bubble. But thankfully, you know, the exobio has made it very, very easy to afford the tritium, so I'm not hurting in terms of that either. I didn't fill it up, so like we're not gonna go out into the Elysium Shore or anything like that, right? But yeah, the money, man, people were not joking about the exobio. It's still not my favorite thing in the world. I probably would not have been able to justify it if it wasn't for the fact that Odyssey was on sale, because they were doing that the Steam like space sale or whatever, which was really cool. I haven't really seen them do a sale like that with a bunch of space oriented games. That was kind of cool. But yeah, it was a decent $10. I mean, I can't complain about that. And you know, it's tedious. It seems like there's still, for an expansion as old as it is, it seems like there's still quite a few bugs involved with it. Like the aforementioned, hey, why is none of this stuff showing up kind of thing. But you know, the money has been good, so you know, I guess it worked out in the end. There we go, and we'll do one on the opposite end. Remember how I do it for 6. Usually with 7 points, do the cardinals, and then I do enter cards in the direction that I'm orbiting it, and then usually 1 in the opposite direction. Right? So I feel like that's good, got good coverage. And keep in mind, I do have the expanded scanner thingies, so that helps. Okay. Have to move around the planet. That's always good. That's what makes me happier than anything else in this game, is not having to deal with it. I do not have the SCO in this one. I really should put an SCO drive in it. I've seen for the Annie, it's kind of an either or thing. I think I would probably get a lot of use out of it with how much I'm landing on planets and stuff now. But yeah, I just the grade that I needed for it, I just never got Mass Manager on it. So I gotta make my way back. Make my way over there, try and squeeze my FC in somewhere and try and get some engineering done on it before I do it. I've got one. It's just not popped in there. I mean, I guess I can take a look next time I hit up the fleet carrier and see where it's at. In fact, while we were talking about it, let's go ahead and start sending my carrier out to its next destination, shall we? Let's go. Where am I going? I've been going below the plane on this one, about 1,000 below. It seems like it's got some good stuff. 300. And I usually do max jump range. You don't have to. In fact, you're probably missing a lot, but since I'm kind of chasing it down, really no reason not to, I guess. Yeah, 462 will be fine. That'll be okay. Let's do it. La York. Okay. That's where we're going, I guess. And I'm making myself hungry. My good old Bath and Body Works 3-wick candle is s'mores scented. And yeah, I don't know, the past couple days I've been making myself hungrier than I could possibly imagine. You know, first of all, there's Japanese Blue Sky. If you turn on Japanese language settings in Blue Sky, like everyone is posting food. Everyone. And I'm so hungry. I'm gonna get pho this week. I gotta go get some pho. It's the closest that I can get to some decent like ramen around here. Though it's not the same, but it's the closest I've got. Then you had Pecora doing her McDonald's stream, learning that JP McDonald's, I guess you can get dinner with breakfast, which is unheard of around here. God, I wish we could get dinner with breakfast. She was posting like all of these pictures that had the breakfast sandwiches, but you could get fries and a soda. Yeah, you can get a soda around here, but you can't get the fries. I'm so tired of Burger King. Burger King, like, they're the only ones that do it around here. I am very thankful because I'm so sick of breakfast. But yeah, they're the only place to get like a burger during breakfast hours. And I know it's all me. It's all my own doing, right? Because of my weird VTuber hours. But yeah, usually in the morning I'm like craving a burger. That's just that's my hours. That's like dinner for me. Okay. And I'm gonna have to go around this. Okay, well that's fine. Probably sand a fuel scoop a second anyways. Alright, get out of here, son. Am I far enough out yet? Close enough. I think I'll be fine. What do we got here? So we got the big ones. I've got my Elite Observatory up. I don't know if those pop-ups are showing up. Probably not. Yeah, I've got Elite Observatory, and it gives me little pop-ups whenever it's like something interesting is going on. So like that one was a nested moon. Apparently there's like a wide ring around here. It's probably not that wide. I need to adjust it. It tells me it's a wide ring, and it's like if you're gonna give me a wide ring, it's gotta be big, right? It's gotta be big enough that I can see it from wherever I zone in at. Another wide ring. We got that. So that one was discovered, but it wasn't mapped. Okay. Got some potential here. All right. So what kind of rings are we talking about here? Oh my God, I've got so many pop-ups right now. There we go. Explore wide ring. About 4 million kilometers. That is not very big in my opinion. Not really worth worrying about, but maybe one of them has something interesting in terms of bio. See how far out everything. Now the problem with the bio stuff is that I've noticed a lot of the really good things are like really out there. I've had more than a few systems where all of the bio signals are like 300k out. Gotta sit there and just let it run for like 15 minutes. Another reason I need to get the SEO drive. Get that up and running. That's a water one. Okay. Here's my water. Man, all geo signals. No bio signals. How far out was that? Okay. I'm not gonna worry about it, to be honest. Like, now that I've got exobio, that the water the water planets just they're just not worth it. They're not worth it anymore. I'm sorry, you had your time. We had our fun together, but it's time to part ways. All right, Blah York, let's go. Let's see what this sector's got waiting for us. Yeah, you know, once the Mandalay comes out, I will be doing like a very, very long trip out into the black. I don't know if I'll go to Beagle Point. You know, I've got to do some adjustments on the fleet carrier. Next time I go out, I'm gonna decommission a few of my services. I don't really use a whole lot when I'm actually out there. But yeah, like I doubt I'm gonna need like ammo. Actually, does ammo include like my Scarab? I don't know. Wide ring, what do we got? A ring width of 1.69. Once again, not really worth worrying about. That's fine. That's okay. How many planets did we have? 33. All right. Well, we've got some potential here. Ooh, and none of them are behind the star. That's good. But yeah, you know, the thing with Beagle Point is like I can get there. I can't get back. If I want to get the fleet carrier back, getting the tritium is the issue. I think you can do it if you have a completely stripped down FC. But since I'm actually going to be doing some stuff out there, and I do typically want to make sure that I've got things like repairs available, don't really know, because I'll be taking the whole fleet. Yeah, I am excited, but that'll be after the Mandalay, and who knows how long after, because I don't really know what the new power play is going to be like. Maybe it'll end up being really fun. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what FDev has in store. So, you know, it'll be a bit. But the next time I do like a big trip out, it'll be a pretty long one, I think. Okay. Non-locked body with fast rotation period of 4.1 hours. Got an orbital period of 7.3 hours, so pretty fast. Okay. Their nested moon. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Kind of an interesting system. Nothing that's like, ooh, there we go. 8 biosignals. Perfect. Yeah, some interesting stuff there. Nothing that's like, I think, a record or anything, but might be worth checking out. I mean, we gotta go over there anyways. So, see how far out is it though? That's the question. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Here we go. So far, only one that's got the biosignals available. Is it like really far out there? No, not really. Okay. Which one's the one with the fast orbit? It's 6BA. Okay. Where are you? I am looking for 6C. 456, okay. This would be it. Has it had first footfall yet? Oh. Ooh. That's good. Don't think there's really any. Oh wow, we've got some more biosignals. So this plan, this little ring guy he's got some payouts. Whether or not I'm gonna be able to find all of them, that's another question. Yeah, let's go and take a look, shall we? 8 biosignals. That's like one of everything. All right, so we got a payday here, and it's really not that far out either. That's nice. But what's the gravity looking like? I should probably start paying attention to that. That way I don't bump myself down anymore. Actually, now that I've sent my fleet carrier out, it's not going to be an easy way to get back. 0.22 G, so that's not too bad. It's low gravity, but not not something that should hurt all that much. Yeah, if it's got 8 biosignals, I'm guessing it's got some stratum. Yeah, that'll be a nice payout. Those are like first footfall. That's like 70 million right there, right? Oh, here we go. Like I said, I just hope it's I hope they show up. Now, what I've been doing is I've usually been trying to find the one that has the fewest spots, right? Because usually they all kind of overlap. I've heard that like some of the fungoids or whatever, like the little coral looking ones, right? The flat discs, they kind of grow on hillsides or something. But for the most part, they all kind of overlap. So if you can find whichever one has the fewest coverage, you will usually be able to find other stuff there too, right? So you might as well like narrow it down as much as you can and just kind of work your way out from there. That's the strat I've been using. I know that a lot of like experienced exobio players, they don't even worry about most of it. It's just like if it doesn't have stratum, then don't even worry. I need money. I need money in game, in real life. If only making money in real life was as easy as it was in video games, I'd be rich. I'd have my own house. Fortunately, it's not quite like that. But hey, if you want to help me out, you can always like and subscribe. Help get up to that 1,500 subs, and yeah, try and do our best, right? Try and do what we can. Create more content, variety games here on the channel. Probably, I'm thinking maybe guitar stream maybe tomorrow night. Tuesday, you know, kind of Tuesday's a day that I feel like, does it even exist really? Tuesdays and Thursdays are kind of like those days where it's like, they're days, I guess. But it's not the beginning of the week, it's not the end of the week, it's not hump day, they're just kind of there. Tuesday's that day where it's like, it's not the beginning of the week anymore, but you still don't feel all that great about it. I feel like a lot of fun things also happen on Tuesdays if you're a gamer, because that's when a lot of games end up doing their weekly things, right? That's a reset day. So it's not entirely bad, I guess. That's got a good sized ring there. All right, nice. I see you. That one's 1.18 light seconds. Okay. All right, that wasn't too far of a trip. Now, the hardest part for me is resetting so that I'm facing the star. I hate doing this stuff at night. I hate doing things in night vision, so I try and avoid it as much as possible if I can. So far, so good. But it still has issues occasionally. Looks like we're in a good position. I need more like dual suns, more than anything else. Oh wow, this is kind of a cool looking planet. What's the deal with the pole there? Whoa, okay. Okay, I see what's going on. Oh wow. That was like there. Whoops. All right. Yeah, they weren't kidding. Nested moon. That's like really nested. Here we go. Go ahead and orbit there. Nice. But that does put me in a good position here. Try and make sure that I'm on the sun side. Gundolf. I like that name. You're a real one, Gundolf, wherever you are now. I don't know if you still play the game. I like your name. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at all that. All right, so let's go with the Fungoidia. That looks like it is our best option. So we're gonna avoid the moon this time. We're gonna go over around to the other side. decent sized patch. There we go. It's okay. I mean, it looks small from here, but once you get down there, it's going to be good size. Yeah. I think we can work with this. Let's do it. Yeah, we'll go for that one. Why not? Alright, slowly but steadily. But whether or not I'm going to be able to land on it, that's another question. Alright, so Fungoidia. I feel like they pay out a decent amount. But yeah, it's really the Osseous, Cactoidia, Cactoids, whatever you want to call them, and then the Stratum. Stratum is obviously the big payout. You know, I've had a lot of people say like, oh, if it's only got one, and it's probably Bacterium, right? Honestly, from my experience, just from what I've played, I don't know if I've just gotten lucky, but usually the planets that only have like one, they've almost always ended up being anemones, which is not a huge payout. It's like 7 million for first footfall, so like not great, but definitely better than Bacterium. All right, let's ease on down. Okay, so we got some hills and valleys. This could be the little tricky. Here we go. Yeah, in terms of large ships, unless it's just got one of those really weird all valley kind of makeups, like I just have auto land. Never really worried about it. It does all the work for me. I know that there's some players that are like, auto, you're not playing real. I'm like, yeah, play how I want. It's in the game. I'm making the same money as everyone else, probably a little bit faster and easier too. So, yeah, who's really winning, I guess. All right, so around 2K, go ahead and start putting out my landing gear. Ease on down. See, this is what happened last time, is it took way too long to try and lower my drop speed. I think we'll be okay here. And it looks like I should have plenty of clearance to live. Again, whether or not the plants will be there, I don't know. Here we go. But see, it takes care of everything for me. It doesn't really take up any space either. I don't think the thing weighs anything. If it does, it's like super light, because again, I've got, where's my jump range? Yeah, I'm not worried about my jump range. I think it's okay. Might be at an angle, but that's fine. Really want to find some cool planets to land at with some good skies. I would like one that's really close to some rings, right? Had to get that in the skyline. Loy. All right, what do we got? Where are we? This might be a little tricky. It hasn't been giving me too many issues when I'm playing on my own YouTube studio. This could be a thing. Yeah, you can tell that I'm getting some FPS guff. There's the tussock. Oh wait, turn my assist off. There we go. Remember that thing. Well, I guess we're doing tussock first. That's fine. We got to get it all. Hit me with that first. Hit me with that first footfall. Let's do it. Looks like it's kind of a cold planet. Fine. Oh, it's actually a Fruitexia, huh? Right. Here's the where's the next patch gonna be? So I gotta go 150 meters, so hopefully not too far. There might be some over on the other side of the ship. I'm assuming that's what the little circles up top are. Still trying to figure out how people actually find their next signals. I think that's really what it is. 150 meters, that's like just a little bit over the length of my ship. It is really cool being able to see the size of your ships. Because yeah, the Annie is not to be messed with. That thing is gigantic. Okay. This is not the Frutexia. At least I know there's a patch just to the rear port of my Annie. Okay. Trying to keep in mind where I'm at, right? Stratum here in a second. I want to make them all right next to each other. That's cool too. I'm gonna say no. Here we go. 2 of 3. Where am I going next? All right, so I can basically just like make a little circle around the Annie. I don't know what this what the other one, the range is going to be. This one's 150 meters. That's like the really nice thing about Elite Observatory is it'll actually tell you how far you need to go instead of having to do some guesswork or something, right? Should be far enough out. And we've got the other ones right next to it too. I don't even really know what the temperature even does. I know that it can drain your battery a little bit faster, I guess, in your suit. But I really have not had issues at all trying to get all of that taken care of. Very nice. Nice little sunrise. Good day. Good day for touching grass. Okay. That's what the Aleota looks like. Okay, now I know. That's really the first time I've ever scanned any. It's the same thing. I only need 150 meters, so not too far. Where's the stratum gonna be? Okay. Really interesting planet. Like it's flat enough to land, but it's kind of a rough ride in the Scarab. We're making our way around, I guess. Is this far enough out? I guess we'll find out. I think it should be. Really expected this to be a lot further than it is. Like the really tough ones are the ones that are like 800 meters, right? Those are a pain. Usually they're the ones where it's like there's only one available. You gotta really search for it. So we were down here. It's so bumpy. So bumpy. There we go. Yeah, I might have to go back into orbital cruise and try and find some stratum that way. Maybe they're not going to overlap as much as I had hoped, which is fine. It's not like we got anything else going. 2 planets. The other planet will more than likely have the same stuff. Usually it's all kind of the same with the system, which makes sense, right? Like, oh, these planets were really close together, or they were formed together back in the day. There'd probably be more differences than that, but it sort of makes sense from a sci-fi perspective, I think. The bumpiness I don't mind. I'm more just worried about the Scarab. So like 85. We'll go in that direction first. I've got another one on the ship. So it's not like a big deal if I have to switch it up. But, you know, this is just the first system. I'd like to stop at a couple of systems before making our way to the carrier. Hope the one in this direction wasn't bacterium. I typically don't scan the bacteria. Like, I don't have trouble finding it usually. I know people complain about the ice worlds and all that. I don't have too many issues with that. But it is a little bit more annoying to find, and it's just, thoughts aren't worth it, so I usually don't worry about it. These over here, that's not what I wanted. Do we have some more down here somewhere? Where is that fungoidea? That's the thing that we landed for, right? That's why we chose this spot. Nowhere to be found. This is the issue that I had last time too. Just, you can't find it. It's nowhere. Well, there's some. That's the tussock, or whatever it was, or Braxium, or whatever weird name, whatever sci-fi name they came up with. We're over here. Yeah. All right. How about some new stuff? I do wish that you could see the next signal from the SRV like you do from here, right? The other thing is, I wish that it didn't necessarily take forever to pop up every time either. Like, I hate having to wait for that thing to load, because it shows you the temperature and all of that stuff. I don't care about any of that. Okay. Probably is the bacteria. And I'm not seeing anything over here. That's all right. We got time. I could like head like 70 degrees. Maybe see it. Problem is, I'm losing light. I'm losing light. Want to go into night mode? Please no. Please don't make me. The other thing is, I have not been scanning everything. Yeah, so if someone else has something else that they can find in the future, like, they are more than welcome to it. Try scanning as much as I can, but if it turns out that I'm just like searching forever and not finding anything, then I'll just move on. The time that it takes me to find this like one fungus, I could just move to another planet or another system and find something really easy. It'd be different if there was like something interesting to look at, but it's all rocky. And, like, not near anything kind of cool. Like, I would probably be okay just like skipping this. I don't even really have anything screenshot worthy here, right? It's all about the screenshots. I need more content for those thumbnails. That's what it comes down to. And we were supposed to be near that fungoidea, and there's just nothing. I am fungusless. Anything at all? No. Or can take another look. I am going the right direction, I hope. Needed to go in the direction of the front of the Annie, because that's where it was pointing. That's something over there? Wait for me to zoom in. E 80-ish degrees, 75-ish. Oh, we'll just keep going in that direction then. I mean, it's got something in that way. Yes, into the light. Oof. Don't know if these things repair while they're on my ship. I think they do to some extent. My SRVs. Like, I know they don't refuel. Fuel is a whole other thing. I feel like they do repair somewhat. I don't know how much. Where is this stuff? There's nothing. I'm going where it said. I see nothing. See these rocks. Actually, I can't see shit because I'm constantly being pointed up. There we go. Let's go down into the valley. And I can recall the ship if I need. It's fine. You have fungus? You have anything of note? Guess not. Back out we go. You're not fungus, are you? No. But what you are? Nothing. Rock. Says I was pointing in the right direction. I don't know. I do not know. I am like lost. Guess I can do it all on foot. I'm not gonna risk it. Already got a little bit of payday. Alright, so like 60-ish, 65-ish, okay. Like everything else covered so much ground that I don't know why it's not popping up. The fungus we might have lost the range of it. We might be out of its spawn. Not the worst thing in the world. There was so much other stuff around. It's not nowhere to be found. And at this point, I gotta find another spot to drop the ante. See, why is it popping up with the same stuff that I've already discovered? I don't want you. I already found you. No, I need not your money. Your leaves and go. Okay. Let's disembowel. Let's reassess. I really should have just gone for the stratum, huh? Just made it easy. Come on. Pop up. I just 145-ish. I did. Can I go off track? It wouldn't surprise me. You've seen me play games here. Wouldn't be a stream without me getting lost. E. Ooh. I think it was just pointing me at the same patch, right? So what's this? Oh no, it's more the same. Oh, this thing. This stuff. Again. Do again. Need not aloe. Oh, what am I doing out in the sun? Right, well, let's see if I can find a place. Let's see if I can recall somewhere. This might be tricky. I need to find a better spot. I think that's more tussock, but oh, and it might be a better spot to recall to. See, the problem is that this is something different, and I gotta find another patch of it. Aha, there we go. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, look at that. That's new. That's different. Bark. All right, well, see how many patches of this we can find. $300 Okay, wow, that's gonna suck. Well, it looks like we might be surrounded by a decent amount at least. We'll head up the hill a bit. Yeah, where is the stratum? Where's the big money? Okay, well, when you hit a patch, you really hit a patch, huh? Where's another spot? Where you at? You gotta be around here somewhere. Now we're cooking. Now we're like in the blue zone. Need to find more of the weird stalks. Look like those kind of mushrooms. You guys know what I'm talking about. Give them a sample, and we'll be really lost for a while. And I've got to be 300 out at this point. Where can I find another patch? Here. B. How's this first stream? Are you guys enjoying the ride? You having a good time in the back seat there? Ooh. Alright, there's got to be another patch around here somewhere. Ah, there we go. There it is. Alright, off we go. And it's like nice and flat, so if I got to recall again, I can. Good job. Good job. We made it. Job well done. Other one back there in the distance. Alright, so we are at our third, I think. Like, I'll be fine getting 4 of 8. I'm scared of the Osseous. I don't know if we're gonna find that. How hard it was just to find these things. That could be a bit. Oh wow, these like stop you. Oh. We go. Like these little valleys are kind of Kind of the place to be, huh? Oof. Yeah, the OCS are really cool. They look very cool. Like, they're the big spirally ones that are like the size of 2 people. But they're very few and far between. They're one of those ones where it's like you find one and then you gotta search halfway across the planet to find another. I don't know if we'll luck out that much. Be nice if we could see one just sitting around here somewhere and know that I'm in the right place. I don't think we'll get that lucky. I think I'll probably have to return to orbit to get. Ship's going back up again. That's fine. Right, I'm digging this. I'm digging this music. Yeah, good old White Bat Audio again. Thanks as always for creating that copyright-free stuff for us streamers. We appreciate it. Yeah, White Bat is great if you're wanting some of the synthesized stuff. I dig it. Get a lot. What else we got? Is like it looks like it's all straightforward, but is it different or the same as what we? Go up and take a look close and see what the deal is. Yeah, see, it's the same thing as what we've already can. We gotta find the stratum. That's the big money maker. That's what we gotta find more than anything. I'm seeing nothing. Got a nice flat plane here. You the bacterium? Looks like it. I guess I can get out and take a look. If I can scan it. I'm just going to see if I can scan it. If it is the bacterium, I'm probably not going to take it. Yeah, nothing. Just oddly colored. That's fine. And where in the world? Stratum Tectonica. We're going to go back up and see if I can't like reassemble. I do like getting out and taking a look. Get a nice screen. At coming in at. Here, it would land like right in front of me. Oh, there we go. That works too. Once I land. Well, not the best screen. I wasn't fast enough to do what I wanted to do. That's fine. That's a decent shot. I really need to change my bindings for when I'm on foot. Like, I'm not using crouch or that. All right, let's get back up into orbit. Take another look around and find it. We'll take one more look just to see. I'm not expecting much here. Definitely not stratum. Yeah. Wherever it is, it's like out there. right? Guess since we're close enough that I've recalled down here and take a look just in case. Down in this direction, right? I think it's just going to be more fungoidia or probably biologicals. Yeah. Yeah, it's just same old stuff. Fine. Get on up into orbit, and then yeah, we'll just reassess. We'll reposition. You find a little bit brighter sun, maybe. More sunlight. That would be nice. Then we still have the other planet in this system too. I mean, it'll be mostly the same things, but double the money. Whee! Usually like 2,000 or so that I get out of mass lock. Okay. Up there. Get into our cruise and take a look. Yeah, like I said, I mean, you can kind of see it's chill. Like you can see how it's kind of tedious. But yeah, if we're just kind of hanging out and talking, it's all right. It's an all right thing, and you make a lot of money doing it, so I can't really complain all that much, right? But yeah, I was watching, you know, I guess be like 5 o'clock in the morning here, but Hollow GTA is going to start. You know, I've never really played GTA, and I feel like that might be another thing that might be kind of fun. Like I've got it on Epic. I got it free 1 year. See, it says Cactoidia. I didn't see any cacti there, did you? I didn't see any. I don't know what they're talking about. There should be as much Cactoidia as there is stratum. There's nothing. Nothing at all. So let's wait until we get around to the other side and get back into the sunlight. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I have not been able to find. In fact, I don't even know if I have the codex unlocked on Cactoidia. Stratum. Ooh, that's what I need. So yeah, the dark blue, like there were always all these rumors about the blue versus the dark blue. That's just elevation stuff. Like you don't really have to worry about that. As long as it is blue, it should spawn there. It's getting in the right position for it. That's the hard part. We'll be hitting up the its twin over there. God, that's so close. It's kind of cool, but it's also really close. Kind of scares me a bit. Try a different spot here. So we'll just land right in the middle. If I can. This could go badly. Hoping this isn't like the same spot that I was just in. It looks a little different. Go with it. A lot of little patches out and about here. Let's move over here to the left just a little. There we go. We'll be fine. Don't think about it too much. What's a rebuy? Getting out of glide, you just tilt yourself back up above the plane, and there we go. Pro tier flight. There we go. Yeah, I've got nothing. We don't find it after like 10 minutes. I think it's gonna be time to go to the next planet. But man, I really want to find that stratum. It's so much money. I can see why people get, you know, billions of credits doing this. I mean, I don't think it's something that you can get like super fast. I think it's definitely the fastest way to make money. But it's still, I mean, you gotta visit a fair amount of systems. But yeah, as I was saying, like I've got GTA, that I got free from like the Epic Games, like one of their free giveaways, which, ooh, I need to check. I haven't checked in a couple weeks. I hope I haven't missed anything good. But yeah, you know, the big Holo events, they're always a lot of fun. I try watching them as much as I can. The Holo GTA, you know, the Enrico thing was was really cool. I'm super excited for Shishi Cup. I think Shishi Cup is like one of those things that is absolutely a must watch for me. We'll move just and auto land. Perfect. I'm very excited to see who she's bringing in this time. Last time I really didn't expect like Salome or just some of the others that popped in. She usually gets a really good crowd. Yeah, I think this will be fun. We haven't had like a big like all branch Hololive event in a while, especially because they aren't doing the summer festival this year. Which I understand, it's a lot of work, but this should make a nice replacement for it, I think. So I'm seeing some stuff on the ground there. We'll see if it's different than what I've got. Yeah, it's all like right there. Yeah, see, it does repair, so that's good. Good to know. Man, we used a fair amount of gas. Yeah. Oh, look at that beautiful gold over there. Ah, no, wrong gold. We're back again. Ah, there it is. There's what I was looking for. Look at that. Look at those beautiful mounds. Kind of mounds, get your head out of the gutter. About twin moons. Oh wow, there's like a ton here. Yeah, that was the play. We did the right thing there. How far up do I gotta go? 500 meters? I think we can do that. That'll be easy. Yeah, we might even be able to find some of the Cactoidea here too. It's just like everywhere. Stratum Palleus, huh? You over there. Whether or not it's 500 out, I don't know. Guess we'll find out. It seems pretty far. 500 meters goes by a lot faster than you think when you're in the SRV. Go the other direction here in a second. Oh yeah. It is kind of weird that the biggest payday is like the most boring looking. Really not much to it. It's just like a brick. Any others around? That over there. Okay, well, good luck. We'll have to head in that direction, I guess. Keep going. We got to go check out that other stuff anyways. Mid low gravity, huh? Where are you? There we go. Have to put this on loop. My bad. All right, where's my observatory? There we go. What do we got? Curious with that little patch down there. You can kind of see it. See it right there on top of the on top of that little hill. Kind of wondering. Dare I hope? Ah. So bumpy. So bumpy. There's some more tussock. Okay. Yeah, that's different. That's a little different. Good to see, but I can't get it yet. I need more stratums. Where are you? I mean, I can always go back in front of the ship too. I've noticed that the stratum usually likes to hang around tussock too, so that's kind of nice. Ow! Like a mother lode right here. All right, here we go. Hell, this one patch might be over 500 across. There. It's just like, it'd be cool if there was like a tree attached to it. Like, it looks like roots, right? Which is probably why it's worth so much. But like, I expect more, more from it for being worth as much as it is. Wow, this is all the plants. Boy. Oof. Road. There we go. Right. Yeah, I think that's too close. Go down here and take a look, see if I can find some down in this area. Yeah, it looks like it'll be fine. Ooh. What are you? I'm guessing that's the fungoid. We'll get that in a second. Are you stratum? Yeah, let's weird balls. Give me the balls. Let's do it. Oh, I want it. Ah. Diversity. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's over 500. Come on. Look at that. How far out is it? 400. We'll go down there. Maybe. It doesn't seem like I can take much fall damage. That's kind of nice. All right, this should do it. Finally. My balls. Where'd they go? Yeah. Nice. Where were they? I do like that it keeps your tracks available too, so you can kind of see where you went. I don't know like what the distance it keeps it is. It's a nice little touch. I appreciate that. My ship hasn't left yet either. Surprise. He'd be gone by now, buddy. Hey, here we go. Now, this has got to be the fungoid. Man, we still haven't run into any cacti. It's supposed to be like all over this planet, and I'm not seeing any. Oh, that's the cactoid? Okay, the cactoida. All right, well, where's the rest? more, I guess, over in that direction. What are we looking at? 130. 300 meters, so not terrible. I can do that. Oh, oh, oh. Tusik, I don't care about you. You're no longer worth anything to me. Hold no value. Just thinking the other day, like, I feel like if we want to terraform, we need to find plants like this and just like point it at Mars, right? Like, it's definitely one of those situations where a lot of scientists are like overthinking the problem and underestimating how much our planet just loves wrecking shit. Like, what if we just loaded up a rocket with a bunch of kudzu vine and bamboo and just like pointed it at Mars, right? Like, somewhere out there has got to be the world's most annoying plant that would absolutely get an atmosphere like started up on Mars. Like, it's just waiting for its time to shine, right? You always get all the radiation and all this. Like, trust me, the Earth has plenty of weird stuff out and about. You just gotta figure out what it's gonna be, right? What option is going to be best? Right. This is what's gonna give us atmosphere on Mars, is like weird little plants like this. Just put it on a rocket and go. Where am I going now? 140-ish. We've got options in that direction. Probably will need all the ship. Thankfully it's flat. Nice and flat here. Ooh. Sort of vaguely. It's flat enough to land. We'll leave it at that. Alright, I need one more ball. Where are you, balls? My balls? I don't know. Balls. That one was just like one lone cacti. Probably what we're going to be dealing with out in this direction is just like finding the one. I need to watch my gas too. We got our tussock here. Okay. Hi. Just need one more patch, but where could it be? How it determines when it decides to leave. Seems very random. I thought it was like, oh, once you're like 2K out, it decides to go back up into space. I guess not. It kind of depends on the terrain or something. I wonder if I can just like keep it from, you know, there's an option to like not send it back up and I'll just try and find my way back, right? Gotta be one around here somewhere. Over in that direction. 120-ish. Come on. You're hiding around here somewhere. I know you are. You got some friends. I'm going off course. Whoops. I'm hoping it's not like showing me stuff I've already scanned. That's what I'm really worried about. I don't want to see stuff on the radar that I've already been to, right? Like find me new things. Okay, nothing. Nothing at all. Wow. And we hit that good patch and then just nothing since then. Maybe if I head back towards the ship. Yeah, I might have to head back. I mean, this stuff should be like covering this entire planet. Find another patch of it. Come on, you gotta be around somewhere. All in the valleys. More grass. Here, maybe? That looks like stuff. I don't know where I am. I don't know what I'm doing. Just putting myself in a direction to go. Kind of how I approach most of life. It's gone okay. I wouldn't recommend it. Man, those 2 patches in a row and now nothing. We are like out there. There's stuff down here. Let's find a patch of normal plants that I've already scanned. Back out. See if I can like renegotiate where my location. That's a bunch of stuff. It's probably not what I'm looking for, but fine. It's something. Let me get my bearings at least. These little aloe plants are gonna be the death of me. I'm sick of you guys. Move along. All right, let's take a look. Let's see if I can find more balls somewhere, some way. It doesn't look like it. I think that's gonna be more of the aloe plants, but something. Planet even looks a little like Mars. Telling ya. Put it in the rocket and go. Just yeet it into space. And now the problem is, once I do find another one, I'm not gonna be able to find the grass again. I know that's how it's gonna go. Just feeling it. Such is my lot in life. Yeah, I think it's showing me things that I've already been to. I wish there was a way to filter while I'm actually like searching for this stuff. Which signal that I'm looking for. And there might be. Hey, let's be real, the controls in this game are hella complicated. There are so many different keybinds and stuff that I'm probably just missing it. You balls? Oh, you straight them. Gotta be like one more patch or somewhere. Somewhere, please. Please, I'm begging. Across like half the planet at this point. don't want to leave it, right? I want to finish what I started. I don't want to go to another planet and still have like one left in the chamber, right? That doesn't make any sense. Worst comes to worst, I guess I'd point myself in the direction of the last ones. You search around there for some more. At least then I know I'm in the right spot. Ooh. Hey, there we go. There it is. Beautiful. Beautiful. You know, in all that time, we never did find any of the osseous stuff. I think the ones that are on this planet, I'm guessing, are like the big discs that only grow on the sides of mountains or something. These are more factoids. Fine. I think we got a fair amount already analyzed. Yeah. I think trying to find the osseous is going to be way too much. All right, let's get in here and recall where our ship's going to be. Actually, before I do that, let's change some of this stuff, shall we? On foot controls. How do I turn off crouch? Is there any way? Toggle shields. Firm. There we go. Open item wheel. Is there any way, like, turn that off? Just period. I don't use the item wheel at all. There. That works. All right. So, like, not a bad planet. Took a little bit of time, but we got it done. We found some stuff. Now that I've got my crouch turned off, I can also... Oh, hey, there's the bacterium that I was looking for. Dare I? No. It took us long enough to find the golden balls, so we'll skip bacteria for now. Where are ya? That's kind of cool. The red haze. Barely see it, but yeah, we're gonna be going to you next. Hang tight. Kind of a cool shot. Not as best as I could with as little time as we had. There we go. Hey, how about that? There we go. There we go. That's a shot. Perfect. Do love my Annie. It does look so cool. Yeah, there's a couple planets it can't land on, but when you do, ooh, buddy. It feels like, from what I've been talking with some of my buddies about, this is like the go-to paint job for a Jumpaconda. It's like the trademark Explorer Annie. We're doing our part. All right, so I'm assuming it was the twin planet. It was the when they had the 3 signals. Was it 3 or 4? I don't know. We'll find out. I have a 1 planet down. I mean, just this system alone will be about 100 million. I'm not gonna say no to that. That's free money. I did very little work. Where am I going? I want to say it was the twin. Almost has to be, right? Oh, wow. It wasn't the twin. Huh. Interesting. All right. Well, now we've got a mystery afoot. Oh. Guess, all right. Goodbye. Nice seeing you, buddy. Knowing ya. Yeah, the surface isn't much to look at, but I gotta admit that, like, with the red sky and everything, it really does look like Mars. Kind of cool. It's definitely spacey. I would like, you know, to maybe see more low atmosphere planets with whatever secret update they've got for the end of the year that they talked about. Like, they mentioned something about, you know, they're still working on some new mechanic. Oh, and it does seem like low atmosphere is probably one of the better options. I doubt we'll get full-on like landable Earth-likes. I don't think they're willing to do that. It'd be a lot of work that they'd have to put in. But low atmosphere would be kind of nice. A little bit better skylines and stuff might be kind of cool, right? Where am I going? Yeah. I'd like to really find a nice planet with big canyons. Would be kind of cool. Planet that I was having trouble landing on, that I couldn't find a spot for the Annie. Like, there's all those weird ridges, but they weren't really canyons. Like, they weren't really high peaks and valleys. It was just all hills, right? I would like to find a nice canyon planet and take the Annie there. Try and get some nice screenshots just going through. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely feeling the lack of SEO on this one. I think that's going to be the first order of business next time I go back to the bubble. Make my way over there and get that engineered with Mass Manager. I think it's 5-star. That's the weirdest part is I've got one. It's rated for the Annie, but I don't have Mass Manager on it. But I think it is a 5-star, so I might lose maybe 1 or 2 meters in jump range. It might still be worth it to put it on. I'll just have to go out and take a look. Yeah, getting on and off planets now that I'm actually doing it. How many times on stream did I say, you know, I'll never buy Odyssey. I'm not interested in Odyssey, and yet here we are. And doing a plant scanning stream. Look, I've got 4 days off and I'm gonna live the best bog life that I can, right? Gonna be my worst self, so this is probably the only get grass that I'm gonna touch all week. No, we gotta do what we can with what we've got. But yeah, tomorrow, who knows? Maybe tomorrow we might do 2 streams. I'm thinking like we might do a crafting stream in FF14, just hang out and chat if I can find some decent topics. But yeah, do that and maybe a guitar stream. I was listening to Master Puppet Skin last time. I'm like, man, I really want to. It's been a while since we played guitar, and now that Blue Sky has video, like I'm trying to get better about making content for social media. So you know, you can follow me on the socials there. It's just Weston Asher VT. See me playing a little bit of Trapped Under Ice in my scuffed rash playing, but yeah, it's nice to finally have video up there, and since I am a lot more active on Blue Sky than I'm on X, you know, it gives me a good excuse to try and get in there and try and do it a little bit more, try and make content for it. I think if I could figure out a way to get my phone involved, because right now I'm just the same as always, I'm just using the webcam, right? Oh god, we got an ice planet. This should be interesting. This goes. Yeah, I really need to figure out a way. I'm just out of plugins more than anything else, and I don't really have a way to do it with a Type C. All right, so we got a bunch of Fruitexia. Oh, this actually has Osseous on it, huh? All right, well, we'll do Fruitexia since it's the smallest, same as always. and go from there. I'm not super worried. No stratum, so that's a bit disappointing. I'm not worried about the cactoida. Not after the last planet. That was way too much. That was way too much of a pain in the butt. But for Texa, that we can do. All right. Let's get down there and find a spot. This had way more than I thought it did. We gotta find a spot in the sun. I'm not doing this stuff with night vision. It's still kind of rare. Trying to aim. Ooh, that's like a big patch up there. Get up to the pole there. I'll do it. Where are you? There we go. Let's go for this. Question is, can I land? Looking at the topography, I don't know. I go very badly. Been a while since I've tried to kill my own ship on stream. I'm still mad about Sag A. I tried so hard to kill myself in Sag A, and the Annie was too strong. It was too tough. It's too good of a ship. Wouldn't die. Aim for the soft patch right. See if that'll do it. Alright, gently now. I forgot to check the gravity on this one. I think it was 0.21. I think we'll be okay. I learned after last time. But that was my hubris once again, thinking, this Annie survives Sag A. It can handle landing on a planet. What's gravity? Who needs that? 10. There we go. Good job. A little bit brighter skyline. That's kind of nice. Is this an icy planet? Didn't really look. Iffy. Like tell from here, the haze is kind of got the LA smog covering everything. Can't see what color it is. Yeah, I think we're doing all right. Now, gently, go ahead and do it a little earlier just in case. Slows it down a bit. Hey, there we go. Yeah, this one shouldn't be a problem. All right, but I am like right next to a hill. Not bode well. Be able to find a spot. Let's see. Oh God. Oh God, no. Help. Maybe over there somewhere. No valid area. This is the problem that I had last time. I am still pointed in the right direction. That's all that matters. Because I'm like in the vague area of blue. Do it. And if I have to manually do it, I can. Problem is with the auto lander, I have to turn it off. We'll see. It just really does not like trying to manually land if it's got the auto lander activated. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is the power of the Anaconda. Best ship in the game. Hands down. I love it. I love the Cloud Kicker. Beautiful blue queen. Take your time. Take your time. You got this. Hey. Took a little bit out of the shields. It's fine. It's okay. All right. Oh, wow. I thought I was at like 60%. That's cool. All right, well, this looks like an easy planet to find things on. I can't find plants here in the barren wastes of ash. It should be real easy to spot. Whether or not my scarab's gonna survive, that's a different question. Forward. We were looking at, we're in the Fruitexia range, right? Guess I can get out and try and find a signal first. Somewhere. Yeah, this is definitely a planet. At this point, I'm more worried about getting back into the Annie than anything. I don't know if I have to recall the thing. Nice little stretch here I might be able to land at if I have to. All right, where am I going? Lead the way. Still haven't figured this thing out, but put me vaguely in the right direction. I'm fine with it. That's right, it's unsafe. No mods, no masters. It is just the basic Artemis suit. I have done absolutely no engineering to it. All right. Gotta go like up on top of the hill. Like 35-ish. Okay. Nope. No money without any risk, I guess. Come on, you got this. I'm gonna take it nice and oh, hey, there we go. Yeah, that green really pops. This planet should not be nearly the same issues that we had last time. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't have any stratum on it, so I'm not super concerned. If we miss one of the plants, that's fine. But they're gonna make it easy to spot, why not? What is this? Nice. This is the Fruitexa, and it's got a distance of 150. Okay. Be able to do it. I can head over in that direction, or I can head up the mountain a little bit more, I guess. How you doing? Looks kind of cool down there, doesn't it? Hanging out. Please, for the love of God, do not go back into orbit, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get you back down. Hopefully everything will be fairly close. Okay. Is it gonna be one of those plants that's gonna be like on the side of the mountains all the time? Is that what we're doing here? Guess so. Let's see. See any. He's out. I don't think it would be so bad if, like, the SRV didn't block my sightline every time it bumps around. Where were you? Here somewhere. Come on. I just saw you. Ah, there it is. It must be upright. Okay. It's gonna be like that, huh? Are you upright now? No? How about now? Hey, there we go. Hit it. All right, so for text, this might have been a mistake. Let's be honest. Might have made a mistake coming here. If that Annie goes back up, like it's not coming back down. Hopefully, I can find something a little bit closer to the ship. Man. 0.29 kilometers. We're getting out there. We're entering the danger zone. Oh, what is that? Are you over there? Okay. At least I'm getting a good sight line. It's like 45-ish. If I can keep that in sight line, then might be another one of the plants we need. God. Oh God. I mean, if it wants to send me down to a bunch of valleys, that's fine. If I can land there. Help. Go then. Whee. Gotta be hell on the gas. Alright, come on grass. Where are you? Anything at all? Oh, okay. Where was it? I feel like I'm vaguely going in the right direction. Hard to tell. Oh God. Yeah, I might be able to land down there. Have to recall. Might be an option. All right. I gotta remember these locations. I mean, let's be honest, I'm not gonna remember any of these locations, but I'm gonna try my best. Need to figure out how to turn on YouTube VOD, like during stream. I don't know how to do it. Specifically for this kind of stuff. Ooh, yeah. Maybe. Come on. Gotta be upright. Hey, we made it. Oh God, did it go into the atmosphere? Did my ship leave me? Oh, buddy. Well. Where else can I go? Oh, hey, it actually didn't leave me. I'm gonna try going down into the valley. And there are 45? Yeah, let's do it. And it seems like it might be a little bit easier to, Please don't be bacterium. Please be something interesting. Maybe? Maybe not. Okay. Whee. Alright. I kind of feel like maybe I should have gone back. Hit up those bright plants, whatever they were. I guess it doesn't really make a difference because we've got to find 3 of them anyways. It's as good as the other, I guess. Where even am I? What is happening? Come on. You can't say the Scarab doesn't put in some work. I already scanned this. Yeah, it's the same stuff. All right, down we go. What a cool skyline. Those like far away mountains are. Let's find like a nice smooth patch somewhere looks like it has. All right, let's see if it even can recall here. We're gonna try, like, reposition it. If it fits, it sits. Down there. Yeah, there's like nothing here. I'm like way off base. 100. Yeah. Can always go back into orbit, I guess. Where is it? Where's it landing? Where are you? God. Like up there. Trying. Nope. Not gonna do it. Wait, did it actually land? There's no way. There's no way that it landed up there. Gotta be kidding me. Yeah, that's... I mean, I guess technically I can go back in. Right, that's cool. Did it actually land? Cannot board, move to ship. Well, it took a little bit of shield damage. Oh, it took some hull damage. But it made it. All right, well, you know, if it works. Yeah, I think this planet is going to be a little bit too much of a pain. Try and look at that job. What did I say about the Annie? Love it. Yeah, that 70% hull damage, that I'm kind of worried about. I don't know if I'm going to be able to I don't know if I'm going to be able to like recall it again. I was hoping it would land in the valley, but it's wishful thinking. Can I even get back into it? Doesn't look like I can. Yeah. But I don't know how we're going to do this. Yeah, it doesn't even pop up with the thing. That's like way too out there. I gotta get a screenshot of that. There. Not free camera. Okay. Can I disembark at least? All right, let's. Good job. That works. How am I supposed to get back in? It's just like hurting itself constantly. There's like no way for me to get back up into that thing. Here for boarding, really? Really? I don't think that's clear for boarding at all. I gotta find another spot for it. Hopefully it chooses a better spot and doesn't hurt itself more. Let's get like down into the valley, away from the mountains. I feel like there's plenty of nice spots down here. I can just keep going. I think I'm probably going to have to get it back out into orbit again. There should be some decent spots somewhere down here. It's like the worst decision we could have made. It really is. This planet, man. Planet's gonna be the end of all of those credits after all of that time trying to search for those cactoids on the last one. All gonna go to waste when my ship blows up trying to land. Yeah, see, we're still just getting the same stuff too. I wonder if I can find a crater, maybe. If I can find a crater, those usually have some nice safe zones in the middle. Man, there's... Everything else was like covering the whole planet, but I'm not seeing it. I spot nothing. Ooh. Alright, can you please go back up into space? Please? This is like the one time I need you. Smiths, there we go. So let's hope it doesn't beat itself up just trying to get back up. Hey, there we go. Good job, shield. Alright, now, where am I going to try putting this thing? This is trouble. Well, you can't say that I'm not on an adventure. This is why we do it, right? This is why we explore. Still the same stuff. And 6 biologicals, and all I'm finding is this grass right here. Alright, here we go. Try this again. Hope for the best. Maybe I should have waited for its shield to recharge a bit more. Ooh. Hidden. I see some more over there. Even if I can just get it into a good spot, for now, I can still roam a bit. Alright, it's choosing like the worst possible places every time. It's supposed to like not do that. It's supposed to just go back up if I can't find a spot to land. Got the advanced landing computer on. Oh, now I find the Fungoidia. It's fine. Alright, that's not a bad spot. That's like doable. Do I want to risk it? Last time I had some issues. This time these patches were like few and far between, but if the ship doesn't like run away on me, probably find them. Let's give it a shot. Let's see how far apart samples need to be. At 300 meters? Okay. We got some like directly in front of us, maybe. We're gonna risk it. I've already scanned one. Let's do it. A good spot. How's the hull holding up? How's my gas holding up? Alright, so I didn't really lose anything doing that. That's good. We're in position. Hope that it doesn't go back up again. Come on. Oh. I gotta watch out for the scarab hole too. I haven't really been paying nearly enough attention to it when I probably should have been. Alright, where are you, mushrooms? Where are you? Come on. Gotta be around here somewhere. I want to go another like 2,000 meters trying to find this again. Um, let's see here. Right, so like 80-ish degrees, 85-ish, 30-ish, do the 85-ish. I can loop back around to the other one. Or not. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything down here. Must be like a ways away. Whee. Maybe on the other side of the mountain. We'll see. Yeah, if I have to waste a canister, I will. I don't want to risk the ship. As much fun as I'm having with this weird planet. Wow, that's like that is deep. Okay, and it's just pointing me at more of this stuff anyways, so yeah. I'll head back in this direction. I'm not seeing any more of those mushrooms at all. This is just like, it's such a bad planet for terrain. It's gonna take forever to find another patch, let alone 2 more. Are you fungi? I think so. I think it's more of the taxi or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. All right, I'm coming for you, Annie. Hang tight. Don't leave me, please. Want to do this again? All right, but now we got to book it back to the fleet carrier. Those repairs in. Ow. Yeah, so I'm guessing those mushrooms were the glowing plants we saw earlier too. You remember how far away that patch was. I don't think we're going to be able to find another patch of that stuff very easily. I'd rather just go to another planet that's a little bit easier to land on. Could I use a smaller ship? Yes. Am I going to? No. My Annie is my exploration ship. Why would I betray my favorite ship? Who does that? Right. Let's see if I can aim my way in. On. Got this. There we go. I'm really surprised that it actually landed, instead of giving me the error and just going back up. That works good enough. Okay, now now where am I going? Oh, is that 300 meters away? I'm not gonna risk it. There'll be other plants. It's fine. All right, how to figure out where in the world I need to be. Where did I even send my fleet carrier? And we'll stop and scan on the way, see if anything interesting pops up, but I probably won't stop. Find some stratum. Yeah, 6 biologicals, my ass. That's the problem I've been having. says 6, and then you get there and it's like, there's just no way. There's no way. Alright, then we got a fuel star. Thankfully, it won't take too long to get there. How many jumps was it? Like 3? 4 maybe? Take a look. 5. Okay. Better than nothing. Probably not going to have too much here if it's only 5, but it's worth it, man. Oh, discovered. Not first footfall. Ain't good? What you got for me? Nothing, nothing, nothing. I kind of figured, but... Oh, 6 jumps, okay. A little bit further out than I thought. Red dwarf, okay. Might. I feel like most of the time I found biologicals, they've either been yellow stars, like G-class stars, or white stars. I haven't really found too many. I think I had one system that was a decent, like, blue-white system. That was kind of nice. But, I have not found... I found too many in just, like, regular old M-class. Just the regular old dwarfs. What do you got for me? Thing? Yeah, I will probably end up heading back to the bubble after this too. Like I said, just a short jaunt out. I think I'm what, 3,000 light years out, which is, I mean, that's nothing in a fleet carrier, right? So I think it was probably worth it. Made a few $100 million. Decent little trip. Just get, you know, stocked up and ready for the next time. And get those tritium reserves up. Help me get ready for the Mandalay. Okay. None. None. Yeah. Like, I'm sure there's like a system to it, right? When it comes to the amount of heat, distance from the star, just like really anything else when it comes to tools or anything like that, and how it determines which planets have biologicals and not. I've noticed they're mostly around ringed planets, just from what I have seen. You can definitely find them elsewhere, but I've had the most luck around ringed planets. I can just find a big old beefy gas giant, got a couple moons. Oh wow, that hasn't got a lot. Almost definitely been discovered, but we'll see how footfalls. Okay, a little bit though. All right, now we're in a nice line. Let's see. Ooh, we got one giant. We have something. First discovered, but not mapped. I'm just blown away by how many of these have not been mapped out here. Footfall, I understand. Obviously, being the DLC, not as many people have probably made it out this way since the expansion came out. A lot of this stuff was like very early elite stuff. But like, yeah, I expect that like some of these have been mapped but have not had footfalls. I'm really not that far out, and I'm already running into quite a few that have not even been mapped yet. Very surprising. Okay. Anything at all? No? Thankfully, if these have already been scanned, should at the very least tell me if there are any biologicals in ED Observatory, so that'd be nice. Anything good? Anything worthwhile? No. Unless it was scanned like ages ago. Got a couple biologicals there. On these others, oh, those are like 79k out though. Is it even really worth it? I guess I can go scan one and just see what it is. That doesn't hurt. That's not too far away. It's just like bacteria. I'm not gonna worry about it. I mean, overall, I'd say it's been worth the trip, right? I feel like this is the most progress we've done on just about anything on any stream. Maybe FF8, but even then, I feel like we haven't really gotten a whole lot of progress done on it. And I am ready to get done with FF8 though. Like, I'm kind of feeling it. Like, you can kind of tell with where we're at, we're kind of winding down. I am excited to get a little bit more done of it this week. I think we're getting close to getting the Ragnarok, so hopefully be able to actually go out, grind some stuff, try and get some of those GFs that I've been worried about. I still need to look up a few guides on how to take down those Malboros. Those things are, they are by far the scariest Malboros we've found in any of the FF games we've played so far, so I'm very curious about how I'm going to be able to take them down. But yeah, you know, once we get the Ragnarok, that's basically, I think, in game. And then after that is just getting to disc 4 and beating it. And then yeah, we'll be on to FF9. I'm really looking forward to. So hopefully, you know, give it about a month or so, I would say, and we'll be moving along. It's been worth it trying to get that project done. And now that I've got all that free time, gives us a chance to go out and complete some of these things that we've been wanting to do. You know, I've been debating more Horizon. The last few times that we played it, though, it's just been so bad with the frame rates and stuff. I don't know if it's just getting bogged down by driver updates and stuff. But we still do need to do a little bit of that. I'm debating on whether or not it'll be something we can do or not. We'll just have to wait and see. I might pop on like a private test stream, just kind of goof around, see if I can get it to actually hold up. It's just been really rough. But that being said, you know, I'm open to suggestions. I've actually, you know, after playing Deadlock last night, I've actually kind of been craving Overwatch. I don't know why I do this to myself. I don't know why. What curses me to do these things? But who knows? We might end up doing some Overwatch this week. Just something that I don't have to think about. You know, you get in, you shoot mans, have some fun. But that is an option as well. That was kind of a cool looking planet. Very dark, very edgy. Yeah, I'm guessing just from the look of it, we're gonna be looking at some bacterium here. Probably end up being a pass, but won't know until we scan, right? 6 probes, okay. The spin, there we go. With the advanced probes, should be more than enough. Definitely a very cool looking planet. I like those ridges. Ethereum, not worth it. And that means the other planet more than likely is going to be bacterium too. So we'll just, we'll move along. Find other things. It definitely looks like it's one of those that's like an Odyssey only planet. I don't know if Odyssey only planets are only ones that have like bases and stuff on them. But I feel like before I bought Odyssey, you could always kind of tell. It felt like when you were scanning them and getting close to them, they had a little bit higher def to them. Yeah, I don't really know if I've really had a chance to land on any Odyssey-only planets. I haven't done any evacs or anything like that since I got back. I haven't really found any decent systems for it. It's all been control. The AXI team has just been so good about getting rid of alert systems that I just haven't really seen any. And I guess I could technically do it in control. But evac missions are so much more annoying in control systems than they are in alert systems, because you get so many more interdictions in control systems, right? And invasions. Way too much to deal with, in my opinion. Oh, buddy. Close orbit and close ring proximity. Okay. All right. Well, that's a thing. So close ring proximity. So it's a radius distance from ring 6,000 kilometers. Okay, and it is landable, so that's kind of cool. Maybe it'll have some biologicals. That might make for a good screen. Okay. For a second, I forgot that I had ED Observatory on. It was like giving me these pop-ups, and I was so scared. Scaring myself with my own add-ons. We reached Corona levels. Oh wow, that one's only 3,000 kilometers. That could be fun. How far out is it? See. All right. Far so good. Where's probably be the last one. All those all been scanned. Surely one of them is biologicals or something. Other close ring proximity. I kind of like the it's 2A. Look, how far out is it? That's not too bad. Geological formations, but no biological. Any bios here. Let's take a look before we go and see how close we can get to that rate. 3,000 is still a fair amount. Basically one US away. No biologicals at all. Hey. Huh. Let's go and give it a look. Not that far out. It looks cool. We might land, see if we can get a nice screen. Whether or not I'm on the right side of it, I don't know. Wouldn't be the first time I've crashed into a ring. My hull can take it. It only takes like 1% off. And that's fine. Don't think about it. Yeah. If I was in space, like this would be the ship that I know everyone's like, oh, it's so slow. Love it. It feels like a ship to me. Like if I was on the high seas, like this is what a ship would feel like. And it's just kind of nice. It's kind of chill. Like where are you going in a rush? You're in the middle of nowhere. We're halfway across the galaxy. All right, am I on the right side of the ring? That's the main question here. Oh, buddy. All right, yeah, we might have a good view here. I can land on it. Oh, it's like under the ring. Hey. Wow. Yeah, this is gonna be look at that. Right on the edge of it. Cool. Which way it's gonna orbit and land in a decent spot. Yeah, go up there. So I don't want to be like right at the edge of the ring, right? You want it at an angle so you can actually see it. Whether or not it is going to be landable, I don't know. Have to see. It's going to look like. This little patch there, I think. Easy now, easy. Didn't check the gravity. Hope for the best. I think this might be one of the closest that I've ever found. And I've been on a couple planets that are inside the ring. Has that gap in the middle. I think this might be the closest that's actually outside the ring that I've ever been on. Kind of nice. Pull up. Here we go, in the glide. This doesn't have an A-rated distributor either, so I can't even boost, which is fine. I don't necessarily need it. Right, down we go. Let's see. It looks like it should be landable. It'd be nice if it had some kind of like livable atmosphere, or at least not a bad temperature, that I could actually get on top of my ship. Instead of having to get out in the SRV, right? Look at this nice smooth planet. Easy sailing. Back it up just a bit. On this little patch. There we go. That should do it. It should be a good spot. Come on. You got this. You got this, buddy. I believe in you. Just enough time for a screenshot. I know you can do it. Yeah. And first footfall. Can I get on top? Hey, look at that. Look at us. Look at us. Ooh, yeah. That's the stuff. I don't like super wide angle like that, but here we go. That's a nice screen. Good enough. I'll get back down before I die. Cool. All right, now where was I? Up we go. Man, I should have brought my FC here. Get some mining done. Am I even in a good position? Probably not, to be honest. Should be all right. Still? Okay. Myself away from wherever that ring is. There we go. Safe and sound. We have 3 more, something like that. Curious what this turn-in is going to be. It's probably only going to be about 100 million. It's still a lot, don't get me wrong. Easy money. Yeah, that's cool too. Of course, I always double check just in case there's a notable stellar phenomena. I really found too many the last couple times I've been out. And I know they're kind of rare. I think it was kind of spoiled because the first time I ever really left the bubble, I ran into like a string of 3 or 4 systems that all had them. Like not in a row, but all fairly close together. Just me and my little Diamondback going out like, I don't know, about 3,000 out. Trying to make money to earn my first big ship, right? Since then, I think I've only really found maybe 2 or 3 since then. And that's including like going way out, right? Okay, if it can turn, there we go. Odd angle, but that's fine. I gotta worry about where my FC decided to park. My captain's tried to kill me more than a few times, so I'll just wait and see. They're all on the other side. Fly out a little bit, see if I can those at a decent angle. Right next to that star. That should be far enough. We'll see. Hey, there we go. Anything good? What you got for me? A couple landables. There's hope yet. Oh. Here we go. 2 bio. 1 bio. Go check the 2 bio system, I guess. How far out is that one? I'm not gonna worry about it if it's not stratum, but it won't know unless I don't scan. And it's close. If it was any further than that, there's no way. One jump out, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the need to land. Get the ship repaired. I get super edgy anytime like it's like less than 100% on my hull. I don't even know if I have an AFMU on me. Probably not. Oh yeah, I do. I don't know if that... I don't think that handles the hull. I think that's just modules, isn't it? I very rarely use it, but it doesn't take up any weight, so there's really no reason not to have one. It's a tiny one, right? Little guy. Yeah, if it's this small, it's probably bacterium and probably tussock, but we'll see. Maybe fungoidia, but that's still not a whole lot of money. Not really worth landing and risking it again. It's a little bigger than I thought. 6 probes? All right. See you. Icy planet, though. Okay. Imperium. Monticula. See what's in my home system right now. Should be the last jump, right? Yeah. I think the game does lock you out of doing free camera mode when you're doing like hyperspace jumps. It's a little lame because I really like sitting in my fleet carrier when I'm jumping. Like just kind of enjoying the sights, right? All the lightning and stuff as you get ready to go through. It looks really cool. Like if you're on the observation deck and hopefully facing towards the star jump-in point. Like it's a pretty cool spectacle. They did a really good job with the all of that stuff. something here in the middle. There. One? No, okay. Big system. Terraformable high metal, okay. Something. Oh, wow, okay. God. All here. Right, there we go. Any other big boys? Looked like there were two gas giants here. Maybe not. There it is. There we go. Yeah. Right. Not discovered. Like, that's a surprise, because this is like the only white star in its little area. Usually like a kind of a go-to point for a lot of people. They know. Last one's probably, yeah, last one's behind the sun. I'm not too close to it. Hard with the yellow stars when you're facing the Milky Way, because it all has the same color, right? Right? Okay, am I in a good position? There we go. Wow, only one real high metal content body. That's a surprise. At anything good? Probably not, but look. A lot of geologicals. See, what did I tell you? It's always big gas giants for some reason. I don't know why, but they tend to just really like life. Guys are happy fellows. All right, well, I guess we'll go take a look. Which ones were? We'll just go down the list. Hurry ya. Take a look, because this will let me know what the others have, and then if it's got some stratum and stuff, then yeah, I've got a big payday coming. All right. While I fly and get ready to scan, I am going to take a quick break. Well, never mind. We'll see what this has first. If it's got some stratum and stuff, I'm going to want to go down the line. Probably keep streaming. But if it doesn't, then we'll probably end the stream. We'll just wait and see. The stream's fate is your hand, 11B. Want that money, though. Could you imagine if... What, I have like four biological planets here, if they all have stratum on them? And now I see why the billions come in so easily for so many. That's the trick to getting money in this game. Buy Odyssey. There you go. There's your secret. It's a shame I'm gonna have to wait until November to get the Type 8 though. I'm not gonna pay money for it. Because I'll probably pay money for the Mandalay, like for sure, right? But the Type 8, it just doesn't seem worth the 12 bucks or whatever to me. Mandalay will be. Yeah, buying it for credits, man, it's so far away. So far away. Months. Election away. It's so far. Now the question is whether or not this is bringing me closer or further away to my FC. But why it put me behind that asteroid cluster, but go off, I guess. Yeah, my FC captain. Not the brightest bulb in the book. But I can't say that it hasn't led me to some interesting screenshots. being placed right in between two bright blue-white stars. Right. Where was the ring planet that this thing's supposed to be around? Is that it? That's like a tiny ring. Cool looking though. And the whole Eye of Sauron thing going for it. Gravity well, how dare you? Here I am, trying to gain knowledge of you, learn of your ways. Alright, give me something good. Give me something good, please. All I ask. Give me some money. In game, in real life. It's the constant struggle, right? All right, here we go. Only 2 probes. Wow, it is a tiny little thing, huh? That also means it'll be a lot easier to find stuff too. It's a small planet, like you don't really have to go all that far. You got anything good? So for texting Concha, okay. Nothing like super good. There's like 4 planets. I can always go back and do them later if I want. Alright, well, back to it. Let's land on the FC. Let's see what our payday ended up being. I think it'll be fine. I think we did all right. Yeah, didn't get the Osmium that I wanted though. Like, that was what I'm kind of mad about. Like we had those 2 planets with Osmium on it. You just couldn't find it. Couldn't find it anywhere. Despite going up and checking a second time, and we got the stratum, we got the big bucks from that one planet. Yeah, the Osmium is it's like 36 million for a first footfall, like not bad at all. So yeah, you know, you win some, you lose some. I'm sure I could have found it if I went back up a couple more times and like searched specifically for it, but it's just not worth it. Not when there's a whole galaxy. Like the plants are not going anywhere. Be easier just to find another system with some more bios, and eventually I'll run into them. Like money is really not an issue once you reach a certain point in this game, so I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it. We'll lose some sleep from all the caffeine that I'm drinking. That's a whole other issue. Like I said, when I've got these days off, man, like I've got so much energy to just kind of hang out, get some work done, just enjoy my time, and then when it's time to sleep, I don't have to worry about when I'm waking up. Very nice. That's why the real VTuber hours thing, like it's a meme, but it's not really a meme. Like when you make your own schedule, like you just kind of do whatever feels right. And for me, being a night owl is just, it is what it is. I was looking at like sleep phase disorders the other night. Cause I'm like, I probably got one of those. When you really get down to it, you really think about it. Yeah, that's probably a thing. Like, yeah, there's one that's like, oh, your hours are like reversed from other people. There's another one where like your circadian rhythm is not 24 hours exactly. And I was like, yeah, that's it. That's the one. Sleep 10 hours and then I'm up for 16 to 18, so it just kind of pushes everything back by a couple of hours every day. Like that's pretty much my life. I understand. Like, oh hey, here are the things you can do to try and fix it. And like, that's, buddy, I've been trying for 40 years. Where are you? I'm getting awfully close to this star. But yeah, that's probably what it is. To be honest, the real VTuber hour thing, like as much of a meme as it is probably the best thing for my health. that I've had in a very long time. It's very nice. So yeah, we're going to be streaming a lot, and we're going to be trying to grow up to that 1,500 subs. Try and grow the channel as much as possible. And then, you know, if it keeps going, keeps doing well, then eventually move out of retail completely and be able to do this for you guys full time and create some content and have some fun playing some games, doing wacky stuff, whatever really comes to mind. But that's the end game. That's what it's all about, right? Yeah, I appreciate everyone that's come by and, you know, helped a little bit, even if it's just watching for a few minutes and hitting the sub button, you know. And if you never come back, that's cool. I appreciate it all the same. YouTube is a very vast place, and there could be many, many other things you could be doing, but here we are. Okay, I gotta have a talk with my FC captain. I don't know where they're landing me each time, but we've been some places, right? Get a little bit of I'm still a little bit too far out to get any fuel from it. Not that it really matters over this. Trying to decide what I'm gonna use with my next big ARX purchase, right? Like I'm at about 6K, so we've still got a while. All the really good stuff is like 10K ARX now, right? But yeah, I kind of want to do a carrier redesign. I really, really like the Nautilus class design. But at the same time, like, I think I can buy one of the voices. And I do want a different voice too. I think Yumi's the voice that I really like. I think that's her name. And you hear it all the time. Every time you're about ready to like dock or anything, like, hi, welcome back, Commander. It's one of those things. There it goes. All right. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like, why would I spend like 10K ARX on like voice packs? But I mean, it's robotic that sounds, right? It's like, that's the thing, is like, even though it only says a couple of lines each time, you hear it all the time. Like, anytime you do anything regarding your FC, you hear the voice. It's like, yeah, you know, maybe that's not such a bad thing to change. Maybe make something a little more welcoming. I don't know, my FC, like, it's an exploration FC. Meant to go out into the black and bring the joys of the galaxy to people, and here I am with like this threatening drone telling me to be careful when I approach every time. That's the other thing, is like, you're my FC, why are you warning me? I own you. Yeah, I think I might switch to Yumi, but I gotta decide what I want to do first. I do really want a Nautilus class. I think it would look really good. It would look very exploration-y, right? I'm not as worried about the docking colors and all that. I wouldn't mind changing the color of the ship. I really like the all white with blue stripes. I think that looks really good. I like the docking, like the hologram there. That's not as big of an issue to me. Honestly, I don't really know if the colors really fit. I'd have to buy a whole reskin first and go from there, I think. Here we go, 7 million just from the from UC, not bad. Now let's see what the big bucks say. Let's see what the big payout is. I'm guessing around 96 million. I would say 87 to 90, 96-ish, probably. Just based on what I scan and what I've gotten from others. But then again, like, a lot of this stuff was also kind of low payout, except for like the strat. I don't know what Cactoid pays out. That's a first. Might actually get some codex discoveries for that. That'd be kind of nice. Finally get that finished. Up we go. Right, but I mean, you think about it. It cost me about 36 million per round of tritium, right? Like every time I fill up my my cutter, it's about 36 million. But that's like 3 hulls full of tritium, which is nice. Or like my FC costs about 28 million in upkeep each week. That's a lot of weeks. Aw, not nearly as much as I thought. Ought to be a lot more. Wow, the Stratum Palleus is really not as much as I thought it would be. I guess it's really the Stratum Tectonica that's the big one. Huh. Didn't realize that the other Stratum was not nearly the payout of the others. Okay, well maybe I will need to do a round in this system later. I'll do that later. I think for now, I'm gonna go ahead and start some food, get something to eat. But yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. It's been a long night. Been chill, been fun, and yeah, we got quite a bit done. A lot more than I thought. It's very rare for me to go 3-hour streams, so I think we can call it a day here. But thanks a ton, everybody. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. I know it's just starting, but you know that means if it was a bad start to the week, then it can only go up from there. And then, you know, if it's a good start to the week, then you know, I guess it can get worse, but hopefully it continues to ride it on out, right? But thanks a ton. I hope you all have a good night. Sweet dreams, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.